In a time long ago, in a land where the sun kissed the horizon with golden hues, lived a man named Thales. Thales was very smart, known far and wide for his insatiable curiosity and wisdom. He spent his life seeking knowledge. He studied the stars, mapping constellations and understanding their movements. He pondered the rain, fascinated by the cycles of nature. He wanted to understand everything, from the smallest grain of sand to the vast expanse of the universe. Thales journeyed far and wide. He talked to scholars, absorbing their teachings. He listened to elders, valuing their experiences and stories. He learned from everyone he met, always eager to expand his understanding. He collected every bit of wisdom he found, meticulously recording his findings in scrolls and manuscripts. Thales felt he had a special gift, a unique ability to see the world in ways others could not. He believed he held all the world's wisdom, a treasure trove of knowledge that was invaluable. He wanted to keep it safe, ensuring that this precious knowledge would endure through the ages. He wanted to protect it from being lost, safeguarding it for future generations to learn and grow from. Thales found a gourd while wandering through the dense forest. It was an unexpected discovery, one that piqued his curiosity. The gourd was large and round, almost perfect in its shape. It seemed to call out to him as if it had a purpose. He carefully placed all his wisdom inside, believing that this gourd could hold the essence of his knowledge. Each piece of wisdom was like a precious gem, carefully stored. He sealed the gourd tightly, ensuring that nothing could escape. The wisdom was now secure, but he knew he needed to protect it further. Now, he needed a safe place to keep it. He looked around, searching for the perfect spot where it would be out of reach and safe from harm. He saw a tall tree. Perfect, he thought. The branches were high and sturdy, an ideal place to hide his precious gourd. He tied a long rope to the gourd, making sure it was secure. The plan was to hang it high up, where no one could easily reach it. He would hang it high up, out of reach. This way, his wisdom would be safe from anyone who might try to take it. Thales tried to throw the rope over the branch. It seemed simple enough, but it was harder than he anticipated. But the gourd bumped his knees, causing him to lose his balance. The weight of the wisdom inside made it difficult to control. It swung back and hit him, adding to his frustration. Each attempt seemed to mock his efforts. He tried again and again, each time with more determination. But the gourd was stubborn, refusing to cooperate. He couldn't get the gourd over the branch. Thales was tired. He sat down, defeated. The weight of his wisdom felt heavier than ever. He had all the wisdom in the world, yet he couldn't even hang a gourd on a tree. It was a humbling realization, yet he couldn't even hang a gourd on a tree. The burden of wisdom, he thought, was not just in having it, but in knowing how to use it. A young shepherd approached Thales. The shepherd was curious. He had seen Thales struggling. "What troubles you, old man?" the shepherd asked. Thales sighed. He explained his problem. He told the shepherd about the wisdom in the gourd. He spoke of his fear of losing it. The shepherd listened patiently. He wasn't a scholar like Thales, but he knew about sheep, and he knew about simple things. The shepherd smiled. He pointed at Thales' large belly. Perhaps, he said, the problem isn't the gourd or the tree. Thales looked confused. The shepherd continued, "You're trying to throw the gourd over your belly. It's blocking your way." Thales was shocked. He hadn't even noticed. The shepherd was right. He adjusted his stance. He swung the gourd to the side. This time it sailed effortlessly over the branch. Thales was embarrassed. He had been so focused on his wisdom, he had overlooked a simple solution. Thales thanked the shepherd. He realized something important. Wisdom wasn't just about knowing big things. It was also about noticing small things. He had been so proud of his wisdom. He had thought he knew everything. But the shepherd, with his simple wisdom, had shown him otherwise. Thales understood that wisdom was fragile. It could be hidden by pride. It could be blinded by ego. He needed to be more humble. A storm raged that night. The wind howled. Lightning flashed. The tree with the gourd swayed violently. Suddenly there was a loud crack. The branch snapped. The gourd fell to the ground. It shattered into 1,000 pieces. Thales' wisdom scattered. It flew on the wind. It seeped into the ground. It touched everything. Thales watched as his wisdom disappeared, but he didn't feel sad. He felt a sense of relief. Thales finally understood. After years of seeking wisdom in isolation, he realized that true knowledge wasn't something to be kept to oneself. Wisdom wasn't meant to be hoarded. It was a living, breathing entity that thrived on interaction and exchange. It wasn't meant to be locked away like a garden. It needed to be tended to and shared with others to truly flourish. It was meant to be shared. The more it was given, the more it grew, enriching everyone it touched. It was meant to spread. Like seeds carried by the wind, wisdom found new places to grow and new minds to inspire. The shepherd had taught him a valuable lesson. True wisdom was in the journey, in the sharing, and in the collective growth of the community. Everyone, no matter how simple, held a piece of wisdom. Each person's experience added a unique thread to the tapestry of knowledge. By sharing our knowledge, we all become wiser. The act of teaching and learning from one another created a bond that strengthened the entire community. From that day on, Thales no longer sought to possess all the wisdom. He understood that wisdom was not a solitary pursuit, but a communal treasure. He sought to share it. He became a conduit, passing on what he knew and learning from others in return. He knew that true wisdom lies in recognizing that we all have something to learn and something to teach. In this way, knowledge became a living legacy, passed from one generation to the next.